Hello writers, I'm Josiane Fortin and today I want to talk to you about a website that I've just been using to translate my books. So the website is called babblecube.com. I'll share the link in the show notes. So I'm not an affiliate for this website. It's just that I wanted to share because I think that their business model is very interesting for some self-published authors. What this website offers you is to find translators in many languages that can translate your book for free, okay? There's no upfront cost. All you do is share your royalties. I really like the idea of not having to pay upfront from the translation because it can cost hundreds of dollars to translate a book. So if you don't make a lot of sales, you don't make your money back. Whereas when you have a translator doing the translation work for free and just sharing the royalties, I find that the risk is much smaller. What is really fun with the website is that you have more than 15 languages available and they take care of sharing the royalties. You only input your PayPal email, and then when you get sales, they send you your share your way. And they have a distribution channel. That means that once your book is translated, it will be distributed in many places. Babblecube offers many languages. So you have Afrikaans, Dutch, English, Finnish, French, German, Greek, Hindi, Irish, Italian, Japanese, Norwegian, Portuguese, Spanish, and Swedish. Your book will be sold through numerous retail and library channels based on its language. They sell books through more than 300 retailers and 20,000 libraries. Some of the retailers, you get iBooks, you get Amazon, Kobo, Scribd, Nook, Follett, 3M, Chegg, a lot of them. I'll just give you an idea of how this works. So first of all, you need to make sure that you hold the rights for the translated versions of your book. That means if you've signed a contract with a traditional publisher, they may have those rights. So make sure you hold those rights first. Then you create an account on the website, including your profile. Third, you post profiles of books you want translated. Right now, I started with my trilogy and I might add more books later on. 4, you select translation offers, then initiate the translation process. So what you can do is you can just put it there and wait for people to offer you translation, or you can contact translators and send them a message and see if they would like to translate your book. 5, you review the first pages translated, so you make sure that the work is really what you're looking for. 6, you review the final translation. 7, you prepare your book for distribution, so you have to put the cover, you have to do the layout. Babblecube actually does some of the layout for you, so if you're fine with it, you can just click through and that's pretty much it. Then you need to promote your book, obviously, if you want to end up receiving royalties. Since there is no upfront cost to translate, the translator will get some royalty from his or her work. Depending on how much money you make with the book, the royalty share will change. So the first $2,000 in royalties, the translator gets 50%, you get 30%, and Babblecube keeps 20%. Then between $2,000 and $5,000, the translator gets 35%, you get 45%, and Babblecube gets 20%. Between $5,000 and $8,000, the translator gets 15%, you get 65%, and Babblecube keeps 20%. More than $8,000, the translator gets 5%, you get 75%, and Babblecube gets 20%. So in my case, I thought this was interesting to try because the risk is really low. It's just having my time. And I still hold the rights to the translated work. I offered my trilogy for translation and I got an offer after quite a couple of months to translate to Italian. And so I looked at her work and she worked in a team. So there's a proofreader also working on the project, so I felt very confident that the work will be well done. Then I got an offer for someone to translate it in English, but then I found some typos in the sample work that was submitted, so I decided not to go forward with that offer. Then I realized that I could contact translators and offer them to translate my book. And I was so happy because right away I found someone to translate my books in Spanish. I have been contacting a lot of other translators to get all of those languages that I named earlier. I want to see my work in all those languages. I think it's so cool. I want to see my books all over the world. But I haven't gotten anyone to answer back at this time. I already have the first book of my trilogy fully translated in Italian, and I proceeded to publish through the platform. What I did not like is that we don't get a lot of feedback once we put in the files. Like, it doesn't say congratulations, like just keep waiting before we distribute your book, like all the files are okay. You just don't see it. You just have to wait. It was really quick for the ebook to be distributed to some of their retailers, but I'm still waiting for the paperback to be distributed, and it's been at least a month. I contacted customer service and they've assured me that the files are correct and it's just a matter of waiting. I still don't have any sales in Italian, and I can't wait to get those first revenues. I dream that both my translators and I will be able to make interesting money on this work. Let me know what you think about this business model. Have you tried it yourself? Do you want to try it? Do you prefer to pay upfront for the translation and then keep all the royalties? Just let me know what you think, and I'll keep you posted if I get some amazing sales through BabbleCube. Thanks, bye!